Here is a detailed breakdown of the survey chain events that happen in the center lane of the meta in the Mistburned map. This will not be on a fixed timer like world bosses. Instead, you will only have about 5 to 7 minutes cooldown between each chain. You can go to the Alliance staging ground at any point, which is right beside the spawn waypoint, and then look in the UI on the right side and it will show you the progress of where your chain is. For the center lane, this is the Mistburn field survey, and it will always start here. Or if the survey chain events were done and you are waiting for a new one, you will see exactly the cooldown here. This survey will consists of 3 main events. The start and the end of the chain events will have 2 possible versions, while the second event will always be the same regardless. For the first event, you will either craft bows, and in that case you want to interact with the wood pile and then the strings, and then go to the workbench, and you will have only one of your weapon skills have a check mark, and this will be the one you want to use. Keep doing that until you fill the bar above your head, and then use your skill number 1, and then go give the bow to the NPC, and keep doing that over and over until the event is done. If you will program golems, then just interact with the golem, and then you will need to do some sort of a color matching mini game. When you do that successfully 3 times, escort the golem to the white circle, and again keep repeating this until the event is done. For the second event, you will need to fight a champion, but it will be hidden at the beginning. To spawn the champion and make it visible for everyone, you need to get on your workflow and use your skill number 2 sniff, and you will see a trail. Just keep following it until you go to the champion and reveal it. When you are done with the second event, then you will move on to the last phase, and again there will be 2 versions here, and this will depend on which event did you start with. If you started with crafting bows, then you will need to use them to tranquilize animals and then collect data. And you will do that by using the kit on your special action skill. Just keep fighting mobs normally until you get them down to about 25% health, and then they will turn green. Afterwards, use the skill number 1 to tranquilize them, and to confirm, you will see an icon on their bar, and then use your skill number 2 to collect data. Sometimes this kit will disappear, especially if you're using classes like Reaper, for example. If that is the case, just exit the room where the event is, go a little bit far away, and then re-enter again, and that skill should show up after. The second version will happen if you started with programming golems, and in this case, the event will be a little bit more tricky. Here, you will need to defend a total of 3 golems while they collect samples. One of them will be on the ground floor in the center, and one of them will go up to the second floor on the right side, and the other one will be on the left side. They will have a capture point around them, and as long as it's blue, they will keep gathering samples and the bar will progress. But if too many enemies got into the circle, it will become red, and you will have a timer that will show up for 2 minutes. And this will happen even if just one golem have their capture area red. So make sure you are going to split evenly on all of them. If you manage to push the enemies away from the capture points and turn it blue again for all of them, the timer will go away and you can progress normally. After a couple of minutes, a champion will appear and you must kill the champion. He will keep bouncing between the area for each golem, and you will still need to defend the golems during this phase. So it is very important that you still try to split the numbers evenly between each golem. Once you are done, a grand chest will appear, and the amount of rewards you will get from here will depend on your participation stacks, and you will get 1 stack from each event you have done in the chain. These rewards can include a bloodstone infusion that sells for a very high price on the trading post. I have another guide that explains everything you need to know about that infusion in details. I will leave it in the description below. When the chain is over, whether you did it successfully or it failed, you will have a Kodan Wild Stalker waiting for you around the spawn waypoint. You must interact with him and do the event before a new chain can start, because otherwise the survey events for the center lane may get bugged. This event is very easy and quick to finish, so it's not a problem at all. And also, when you finish this event, this will give you also a participation stack. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to see more guides for Guild Wars 2. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next guide.